with cinema.
Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, aka Formidable Beast. And with me is...
Par the Collector. What's going on?
How's it going?
You got like 37 aliases now?
I know. You got to get more aliases.
Yeah, I guess Par the Collector is just not enough.
Yeah.
AKA Young Heathen. But yeah, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah, small hiatus there.
We did, man. But we're back now.
Well, the thing is, we have jobs, we have
And
families, we have
yeah.
lives, so
It sucks, though. But
this is more of a hobby than it is a job, so we do it when we can.
for now, we're dependent on people
Yeah.
to make it a full-time job.
I know when we get the listeners and some advertisement, maybe.
I could promise our fans this. If this was our full-time job, they would get something every day. Like, I wouldn't slack on y'all.
Oh, yeah, most
If
definitely.
this was all my energy, believe me, we would do one of these things every fucking day.
Most definitely.
But unfortunately, we're not.
So, what are we talking about today?
Today we're
Movie.
doing Dark City.
Yeah?
I don't know who directed it or what the name of the guy who starred in it,
Yeah.
even though I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
I didn't prep for this because I didn't give. It's not that I didn't give a shit. I just didn't. Director Alex Proyas, Proyas.
You know how I know all your movies are terrible? Because you can never pronounce the director's fucking
Yeah,
name.
it's because they're probably.
They're all
from-
like one note guys. This is the only movies they did. Like, except for Aronofsky. You got that shit right.
They're not. That's because I've been following them most of my life.
But, yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot of
What's the main character's name? He's got a weird name.
Rufus Sewell.
Yeah. He's a good actor, though.
Yeah, he was really great.
And I mean, I know you're going to expect me to shit on this movie, and I am to a certain extent, but like, it wasn't terrible. Like, there were certain elements to it I liked.
That's surprising.
You know, some of it was kind of cool, some of it was kind of corny.
Yeah. Well, it came out in 1998, I think.
Yeah, it was 98.
Yeah.
I looked that much up.
So it's gonna have those like 90s cheese moments, but for the most part,
You know what was great about it, though, is there was just unexpected titties. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's a good little bit of cleavage showed in that movie.
Mhm.
Jennifer Connelly's bad. I wish you got to see her. You don't get to see her tits, but you do in Inventing the Habits. And that's a good one.
Yeah. Good thing you have those titty movies memorized.
Oh, you
Like,
have
if you
to.
want to see her tits, watch this.
Oh, I could have worked for Mr. What's the one from Knocked Up?
Yeah.
Mr. Chin or whatever. Yeah, I could definitely
Mr.
work for
Skin.
this. Mr. Skin. That it is.
So this cost $27 million to make.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, kind of
In
for a,
98?
for a no-name movie, and worldwide gross $27 million. So made all its money back.
It
And
went broke even.
and a couple of extra pennies.
Okay. It's hard to explain this movie just from like, it's basically a guy wakes up in a bathtub.
Yeah.
He has no recollection of who he is. He's got a set of clothes, and he's bleeding from his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all he's got to go on. He goes outside, and he knocks over a fish bowl, puts the fish in the tub of water, goes on about it, starts freaking out, gets a phone call from Kiefer Sutherland, who plays a mad scientist, Igor type of dude in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Kiefer, man. He acted his ass off in this
He
one.
did. The stuttering thing kind of ironic. Kind of got on my nerves after a while. Like, I understand why they did it, but
You know, like half his roles in the 90s, they just slapped over some fake skin over his eye. Like they did him in the Freeway with Reese Witherspoon.
mm-hmm.
Like she beat the shit out of him, almost killed him, and then he had like a thing like that in that movie too. But Kiefer Sutherland always shows up. He
Yeah.
gives you his best.
Yeah, I really
He's young in
liked
this
him.
one. Yeah.
Before we continue, when you first watched the movie, was there a prologue? Like someone explaining what was going on beforehand?
I don't think so.
Okay. I didn't think so, because I gave you the director's cut that I own. Well, whenever I give you movies, I usually convert them to digital, but this time I forgot to, so I had to rent it on Vudu.
Uh-huh.
And there's prologue on the one I rented, and it kind of threw me back. I'm like, hold on. Why is there... I don't remember this.
Right.
It's explaining, like, the situation, and I'm like, I didn't know about that.
That would have helped a lot. but it also would have made Kiefer Sutherland's speech at the end pointless.
Well, originally the movie was released without the exposition, and then they added it in because they didn't think audiences were smart enough to follow the movie.
I mean, it's not that you're not smart enough, but like,
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and then like, you want to talk about convenient writing? They just pulled shit out of nowhere.
You think so?
Dude, like, all of a sudden he can fucking fly, and he's using his Aquaman. That's what he kept thinking to myself. It's like that old Super Friends. It was just like the little rings going out.
Well, he's evolved to take on. Okay, so the basis of the movie is aliens. Aliens abducted humans and put them on this city that they made so they could
with their memories from all different time periods and all different styles of buildings, and none of it makes sense. Nobody can leave. Nobody can, because they all think they're living normal lives, and it's really just these pale-faced powder gang. That's what I kept thinking the entire time I'm watching these motherfuckers. It's like, it's just a bunch of powders.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
And a bunch of fucking Hellraiser kits. You know what I mean? Like, it was hilarious.
But they do this so they could study humans and human emotions and try to understand what makes them who they are. But they're studying their minds and their memories.
Right. And it's what unlocks the key to why they're the way they're, I don't know, why they're unique.
Yeah, why they can't be like humans.
Right.
So this guy, the main character, he actually is evolving and absorbing their powers.
That's right.
And that's how he's able to like use them on him. That's where the Aquaman thing came from.
Yeah, because they put him to sleep every night at midnight.
Yeah,
and
it's
never daytime. It's always midnight because they don't like the light.
That's because Dark City.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And they don't like water.
I think it added to the aesthetic, though. I really, really like the aesthetic of this movie. Like the dark, grimy.
It was definitely shot like a very Tim Burton, you know, Batman kind of way. A lot of old cars. And
that's why I told you, I'm like, this came out before The Matrix, so you can't.
No. I wasn't going to say it robbed The Matrix, but it was just like so much stuff stuffed into it. And then like their dead bodies. All the bad guys, like they're these little aliens. He's like, we assume the dead of your kind to be more like you or to seem more like you or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like these little like scorpion things that just kind of come out.
Yeah, little squid scorpions that like are living inside the dead bodies.
That was a little cheesy. I could have dealt without that. Like. But certain parts of it, like I said, weren't bad. Like, it kept you going. You're just, the whole time, you're just like, man, what the hell is going on? Because, like, certain things were very weird. And then how I saw the guy at the newsstand who was also the clerk at the hotel. And like, so it kept you going. Like, it kept me, like, wondering, like, all right, well, what's going on now?
Well, that's why I said it's a noir. It's like a mystery that you're trying to figure out along with this guy.
And the guys that were in the Powder Gang, they're actually some good actors. They actually have acted in other things.
That's my favorite thing, like the Powder Gang. I'm not gonna.
That's exactly what they are, bro. They're a group of powders. They're just like taking over, you know.
I love it though, but yeah. So, what'd you like about it? What'd you enjoy about this movie?
I liked the main guy. I forgot his name already.
Rufus.
Yeah, he did a good job of just playing generally confused. Like, he was trying to remember. And, I mean, you can only make shooting the Aquaman beams out of your eyes. Like, you can only make that shit look so believable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he did his best. A lot of the small things I enjoyed, like that little kid was pretty ruthless. The little powder kid. He was pretty ruthless.
He was a little fucker.
He walked all the way up with that knife, sticks the knife in the ground, and then bites his hand. Like, I'm like, damn. And like all the bad guys were Mr. something. I like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
The first time I watched this, I'm like, oh, they just used random names for these people. But then this time around, I noticed like the guy is called Mr. Quick. He's the one out there hunting and doing everything. The old wise man is called Mr. Book. So, and then Mr. Hand was his little helper.
The powder kid was Mr. Sleep.
Yeah.
So he was the most ruthless fucking one. He was the hitter.
He was the sleeper. Yeah.
Yeah. He put your ass to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty
Little
cool.
things were cool, yeah. And, had some more of that money been used in that final fight, I think that would have made the movie a lot better too.
Well,
They're just standing there, just with their mind energies, just battling it out in the middle. And I was like,
well, it was
this is kinda Dragon Ball
1998,
Z.
not 2019. So
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z did it way better in cartoon form. Like, but I don't know. Like I said, there were certain things I liked about it, but
so what'd you dislike?
a lot of convenient writing. Like, whenever we need the plot to tie on or to keep going, we would just, this is fake, but this was real. This remember, this you didn't remember. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the end kind of pissed me off too. Like,
Why?
He got to play God. He got to play God. He got stronger than all of them. He kills the bad guy, the leader, Mr. Book. He kills him. And then he's just like, I'm going to give myself some sunshine and a fucking pier by some ocean, because that's all I've really wanted this whole fucking time is some ocean. Take me to Beach Town or wherever the fuck he's from. And
well, it's his memory.
yeah, Sunset Beach or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, he wants to go there.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, there's my badass bitch. that I
Well, he
had
has
with me.
all their powers, so he can.
Yeah, so he got to
he's-
play God. Like, I don't know, man. I guess it's a happy ending, but it's just kind of, I don't know.
What sucks is now they have to live on that fucking flying saucer that's going through
Yeah,
space.
because they killed all the bad guys. So but at least they get to have their own memories. I'm assuming he gave them their own memories back.
I don't know. It
See?
doesn't
But
specify.
that's what we don't know, because he got to play God.
Yeah.
Like,
He just lets them keep the new memories that they already have.
I know that, like you said, this movie barely broke even, so like they would never have made a sequel. But you could have really went somewhere, because the second one he could start to get corrupted by all the power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like maybe he starts acting like them, and they have to like fight control from him. I don't know, man. It could have been good.
That'd have been pretty
It would
crazy.
have been cool, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't write this movie. I just watched it.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, there was cool little things, and like you said, the way it was shot was really nice.
The city was actually miniatures, so they were able to
Right.
like move it around and everything.
And the way the buildings would morph and shit.
That's what I was
pretty
talking
cool.
about,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty cool. And I don't know, man. Like I said, it was well shot, and I enjoyed the little aesthetics. You know, the kid, I thought he was good.
Hmm.
Jennifer Connelly, she was really good in it. So hot, dude. Just so hot.
Yeah.
Like, at least I was thinking, like, well, Greg gave me another shitty movie, but at least he gave me something to look at while I was watching this one. And the blonde was bad, too.
Yeah.
Really fucked up how they did the little girl. They had to watch her mom get that shit carved into her while she's under the bed.
Yeah.
That's dark, bro. You always be giving me some dark shit, dude. The Babadook shit, and like, it's always dark.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I said, it wasn't badly made. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't know. I would have never have thought to watch this movie. Like, I didn't even know about it.
What's crazy is most people don't. They don't know about it or haven't. I didn't know about it till early 20s. Some dude's like, "Hey, you should go get Dark City," because I worked at Walmart at the time, and they were actually selling this on DVD. That's where I bought it.
Gotcha.
And he's like, "Go buy that movie and check it out." And I watched it. And I just loved it. I love the aesthetic. I love the story.
Oh, one of my favorite parts was when she comes to visit him when he finally goes with. Oh yeah, dude, my bad. I forgot about William Hurt.
Hmm.
He fucking acted his ass off in this.
Yeah.
I liked him in this. He
He
was
did.
a good detective.
Did a great job.
He sold it. You know what I mean? Like, he gave it. Like, I know why they brought him in. It was to give this shit some credibility. Like, those British dudes do a good job. The ones that play the Powder Gang,
Yeah.
they do a good job. You like the Powder
I
Gang?
love
don't
it.
You? We're getting a shirt. We're getting a shirt. Powder Gang.
Powder Gang.
And then just have three
not
of them
racist.
just like,
Yeah, right.
you know, just like pale as fuck. But yeah, William Hurt did a great job.
Hmm.
Like I said, there was little things about it I enjoyed.
I'm really surprised you didn't hate this movie. Like, I really expected you to come in here and be like, "Man, fuck you. Why do you keep giving me these shit movies?" But it's really surprising. I think I'm slowly rubbing off on you.
No. I tell you what, the only reason that didn't make me hate it is they explained it.
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland's speech saved my whole thing because I was fully prepared up until that point to come in here and yell at you about this fucking movie. And Kiefer Sutherland's speech was well delivered, connected all the dots that I had put together in my head. I was just like, okay, all right, cool. They went a little too far with how far they're going with this shit, but I liked how they could control your memories. They could control what you knew about your life. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I got all that. That was what I was cool with. Like I said, the little alien things coming out of their heads was where I was like, all right, we couldn't just make these guys like spirits or fucking.
That's where I noticed the dialogue in the beginning is, I was like, I don't remember this, but whatever. And then he gave his speech too. I'm like, it's a little redundant. You gave the one in the beginning and now you're giving this one too. So,
and I feel like also like they made this movie again, but did it a little different. The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon. It's kind of like that. Like, people run in between your memories, and they're like the Adjustment Bureau. Like they make sure you don't see shit you're not supposed to see. Or,
oh right.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's kind of like this. But I don't know. I don't know if it's aliens in that one either or not. I've never watched the whole thing, to be honest. But I don't know, man. That's the speech. Like I said, at least I got what was going on, and like it had a clear ending. Left it open for more. Like I said, if I would have got a shot at it, I would have made a good sequel to that movie. I would have cleaned up all the slop from the first one.
Slop?
Yeah, man. Like I said, like you were just like, you had a perfectly good plot. You tied up all your loose ends. And then it was just like, now we got to see these little fucking creatures too. Like, we could have left that out and it would have still ran better, in my opinion. And it is just that, in my opinion. But I don't know. I thought like they tried way too hard for the science fiction angle.
Yeah, but I think that was just.
You had the thriller, you had the noir, you had that. Like, oh, but I didn't get to tell you my favorite part of this fucking thing is like he finds out that he's not who they say he is, and you know he knows about them or whatever, and he got him in jail. And Jennifer Connelly's like, "I'm so sorry you got arrested. Like, I just wanted to help you." And he's like, "It's okay. They made you do it. You didn't cheat on me. Da 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 da. We're not even really fucking married." But he's like trying to explain it to her, and she's like, "I remember meeting you. I remember loving you and all that shit." And he's like, "Yeah, bitch, they made you do all that." But like, whatever. Okay, cool. And he's like, "Fuck it. I love her anyways." And he just reaches out and uses his Aquaman power. It shatters the fucking glass. Boss move. Leans over, gives her that passionate kiss like, "Bitch, I may not see you again." And then they just calmly come over and grab him and take him back. This motherfucker just shattered the glass in this fucking visiting room like it wasn't shit. And y'all are just treating him like, you knucklehead, get back in your cell. Like, why wouldn't he be tased or like fucking pepper sprayed or some shit? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious because she didn't flinch. She got glass shooting all over the place. She's not even worried. She's just like, he's going to be okay. Like, I don't know. It was funny. It was a very serious moment that I just found hilarious.
It was pretty funny. I didn't even think about that. I'm so easily to just take things how it is. I don't think like, man, that was fucking weird.
No, but that's what was so great about it to me. It was like this whole movie was kind of like, that was what was fucking with me the most was like, okay, they have phones, they have this, they have but it's old timey cars. Everybody's dressing like they're going to an office building.
Yeah, it's from like 1950s.
Nude, and dude's wearing a tie and a vest and shit. And I'm just like, okay, so it's old. And then like, I don't know. And then like now he's shooting fucking memories into people's heads with needles and shit. And these motherfuckers are floating around like Hellraiser. I don't know, man. Fuck with me up.
Yeah, I'm not usually into the whole sci-fi thing, but I like the whole noir part of this. And I think that's what it is. They had an idea for a movie, and it's like, how can we make this different?
It's
fucking aliens.
It's kind of like one of them old Twilight episodes. You know what I'm saying, man?
Exactly.
It kind of kept my mind going like, wow, this was a cool turn. This was a cool twist. But then they just kept going and going and going. And I was just like, fuck, man. All right, I'm done. But that I'd tell you what I thought of this movie. I think that summed it up pretty good. My favorite part has nothing to do with the plot
at all.
But I loved that part. So that's what I'm going to say about this movie. 1 to 10, I give it a 5. 5? Yeah, I give it a 5. I can't give it or leave it. I'm not pissed off for seeing this movie, but I'm not happy that I saw it either. You know, I'm not going to watch it again. But I'm not
this.
like, fuck, man. Like some of them, I'm like, God, Greg, like I'm pissed off that I've seen this.
Oh, don't worry. You got me this time.
Did I?
Yeah.
You didn't like Running Scared, man?
It made me angry. And what's really funny is I was looking up like other reviews trying to get people to agree with me. People fucking love this movie.
Because it's a good movie, dude.
No, it's not.
I went back and watched some clips to get myself, because it's been a couple years since I watched it. But at one point, I love this movie, man. I have the poster for it.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. It's not framed yet, but I have it. Maybe that's your Christmas gift this year.
Oh, please don't. I'll burn it.
Don't burn my... If I frame it, bitch, you better not burn it.
in the frame.
You didn't burn your fucking Sublime record. You're not burning my fucking Running Scared poster.
It's not mine. It's my
I'm going to
wife's.
put it up right over here in my corner. You can't
your
burn
corner?
it if it's in my corner. You can't burn it.
I know I do need to just take those sound panels off, and you have your little corner
man.
of movies, and I have my little corner of movies.
Yeah, I could put all the shit that's going to be little teasers for my haul video. You know what I'm saying? Just something I bought over there in the corner.
I'm just gonna have a bunch of weights for my Formidable Beast channel.
You could just stop what you're saying and
Yeah,
just
right.
rep out some fucking
Just do
dumbbells
curls
real
throughout
quick.
the whole.
Get down on the floor, and I'll fucking put my feet on yours. You can just do sit-ups while you're talking.
This isn't like my favorite movie. This is just a really cool that was interesting. That was fun.
That was a 5.
That,
That was a 5.
I wouldn't call it a 5. It's not
That's
that
fair
low.
with a 5.
For you, that's fair.
Without
but
Kiefer Sutherland's speech, it was easily a 3 or a 4. Like, he was hilarious too, man. Like, he didn't know if he wanted to hunchback it or like walk normal, but like I just like watching him try to doggy paddle through that fucking pool was hilarious. Like, he sold it the whole way. Like, this guy's fucked up, and
He
then
did.
you find out why he's that fucked up. But like,
But if you like noir and you like sci-fi, definitely check this out. It's a fun ride.
yeah, well, definitely
It's
check
different.
out the next
It's
episode.
so different. Like, I've
'Cause
never
Running Scared is way better than this shit.
No, it's not. I haven't seen anything before this or after this like this movie. It's so unique.
This crazy fucking Russian blew up the fucking neighborhood. I fucking told you he's going to. It's a great movie.
All right, well, he's excited to talk about Running Scared, so
Yeah.
on the next one we'll be talking about Running Scared. See you then.
See you.